And I gotta say, I'm so grateful to be here. Being in this film has been one of the most fulfilling artistic experiences of my life, and I'm so very grateful.
Grateful. Feeling that you want to thank someone for something they have done, or, as it is more the case here, showing appreciation for the positive things you have in your life. Example, I'm really grateful for everything you've done for me. Fulfilling. A feeling of utter happiness and satisfaction. Example, I used to earn more money when I worked at the bank, but I find teaching much more fulfilling.
And thanks for having me again.
Anytime. I am happy to have you anytime.
To have someone. Another way to say that someone is your guest. Example, it's been a joy having you at my house this weekend. Oftentimes, when someone is invited to a show, they will use this expression, as Gaga does here. Ellen could also say to Lady Gaga, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Anytime. This is another way of saying you're welcome when someone tells you thanks. Note that it's written as one word. Immediately after, Ellen says that I'm happy to have you anytime. Here, anytime, as 2 words, is the form of the word which you're probably more familiar with, meaning at whatever time.
Yeah, this is a lot, but this is, I would say, it's the biggest thing you've ever done. It's the biggest thing you've ever done. It's the biggest thing you've ever done. Yeah, this is a lot, but this is, I would say, it's the biggest thing you've ever done, and you deserve everything that that's gonna come from this.
I would say, use for giving your opinion when you think other people might not agree. Example, we've been to more expensive hotels, but I'd say this is the one with the best service.
I went out on a limb on and I don't know what's happening yet with the Oscars, but I just told her during the commercial she's going to win an Oscar for this film. But I just told her during the commercial. I went out on a limb but I just told her during the commercial she's going to win an Oscar for this film.
Go out on a limb. To do something or say something that's different from what other people do or say. We often say this before expressing an extreme opinion or a prediction that could fail or be wrong. In this case, Ellen's prediction is that Lady Gaga is going to win an Oscar. Ellen seems convinced of that, but as she also knows that could end up not happening, she says that she's out on a limb. By the way, an Oscar is one of the most famous awards given related to actors, films, and their production. Here's an example of this expression being used in Friends.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no divorces in 99!
But your divorce isn't even final yet.
Just the one divorce in 99!
The best way to remember new vocabulary is through practice, so pause the video and give me an example with go out on a limb in the comments below.
You know, the reward for me is all in the work, and the reward for me is all in just it being something that moves you. That's what's most important to me.
I'm kidding.
Reward. Something you get for having worked hard, or doing something good or helpful. For example, if you study hard on an exam, an A could be your reward. If you win a contest, your reward could be a medal or a sum of money. This is often used as a verb, as in, the police rewarded the man with $15,000 for providing information about the serial killer. Also, as an adjective, rewarding is used as a synonym of fulfilling. Example, besides learning, the most rewarding thing about going to school is making friends. To move someone. If something moves you or is moving, it means that it causes you to feel strong emotions, especially sadness or sympathy. Example, Leonardo DiCaprio gave a moving speech on climate change. Bullshit. Something that is stupid or completely untrue. Example, that's bullshit, I never said that. Ellen here used this word to say that the true reward for the good performance by Lady Gaga is the Oscar, not the work itself. Of course, she meant this as a joke. I'm kidding. Another way to say that you are joking, that is, that what you just said was meant humorously and not in reality. Example, I was just kidding, those glasses don't really make you look like a nerd.
No fear out of this one. No fear out of this one. No fear out of this one. No fear out of this one.
It's called burning questions, so I will ask a question and you will say the answer and then hit that.
Okay.
burning questions, a question whose answer is of great interest to everyone. Example, during the 2016 Oscars, the burning question was whether or not Leonardo DiCaprio would win the Oscar for Best Actor. A burning question or burning issue is also something that's very important and urgent. Example, unemployment is a burning issue in the city. As a name for this game, there's a comical intention in calling it burning questions, because the questions are actually about very unimportant facts and details about the celebrities' lives. Hit, to press something. Example, write your username and hit enter. Hit the brakes. This is one of the many meanings of this word.
What is your favorite body part?
Okay.
What is your favorite body part?
Okay.
What is your favorite body part?
Okay.
What is your favorite body part?
Nose.
All right, and you can say it and then hit that. It doesn't really matter
Though, introduces something opposed to or qualifying what has just been said. Example, I have no problems eating a cheeseburger with fries, not every day though. I think he's got some good ideas as a candidate, I wouldn't vote for him though.
Who was your first celebrity crush?
Adrian Brody.
My first celebrity crush was Michael Jackson.
Crush. A crush is a person you are attracted to romantically. The collocation celebrity crush implies we all have a crush on a celebrity, in Lady Gaga's case, Adrian Brody. Who is your celebrity crush? Why not share it in the comments?
Favorite thing to do in Vegas when not performing?
To perform. When we talk about someone performing or someone's performance, we refer to an activity they do to entertain people like singing, acting, etc. Perform is also used as a more technical or formal alternative to the verb to do, as used in collocations like perform a task, an experiment, an operation, a service, etc. Example, the surgeon performed the operation without complications.
What are your 3 things that you must do every day?
Every day. There's a difference between writing every day as 2 words and every day as 1 word. As 2 words, quite literally, every day means something you do every day, from Monday to Sunday, like brushing your teeth. But as 1 word, every day is used as an adjective to mean ordinary or usual. For example, you can talk about technical language, meaning language with complex words, and everyday language, meaning the way people commonly talk. Example, the scientists explained the issue of global warming to the audience using everyday language. Spelling this as 1 or 2 words can sometimes be confusing even to native speakers. Funnily enough, you may notice that in the on-screen text of this program, they spelled everyday as 1 word when it should have actually been written as 2 words.
I have to work out, I have to meditate, and I have to sing.
Work out. To exercise. Example, I work out every day. My favorite everyday activities are working out, studying English, and walking my dog.
What do you sleep in at night?
Nothing.
What do you sleep in? Using the preposition in here refers to what she wears. That is, what clothes does she use when she is in bed? We can use this with other verbs too. For example, you look great in that. What are you going to the party in?
If you could only watch 1 reality show for the rest of your life, which would it be? If you could only watch 1 reality show for the rest of your life, which would it be? If you could only watch 1 reality show for the rest of your life, which would it be?
90 Day Fiancé.
I don't know that one.
Reality show. A show based on people's lives rather than on actors and a script. Some famous ones are The Bachelor, Big Brother, and American Idol. The one that Gaga mentions, 90 Day Fiancé, is so strange and obscure that Ellen has never even heard of it. Fiancé, a man to whom a woman is promised to marry. A woman who is engaged to marry a man, while pronounced the same, is written fiancé. Example, my fiancé works in technology.
I can't even think of one right now. 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 Who did you share your first kiss with?
I think his name was Austin. I was at camp.
Share a kiss with someone. While this has the same meaning as simply using kiss as a verb, it sounds more intimate to use the verb share. Example, we shared an intellectual conversation about politics. She has shared many experiences with her fiancé. Camp, a place, usually in the mountains or by a lake, where young people can do different activities during the summer.
Favorite curse word?
Curse word. An offensive word like the one Lady Gaga just said. This is often referred to as a cuss word or swear words. To curse is to say these words. Example, don't curse in front of the kids.
Can you impersonate a New York cab driver yelling at another driver?
Yo, what the the matter with you?
Impersonate. To pretend to be another person by copying their voice, gestures, movements, etc. Cab. A taxi. To understand the humor here, you need some cultural context. First, New Yorkers are known for speaking fast and reducing their words. Second, because New York has terrible traffic, it is not uncommon for people to have road rage. That is, anger produced by frustration with traffic and other drivers. Taxi drivers are especially famous for having road rage and yelling at other drivers. This clip of Joey from Friends speaking New Yorker might help you to better understand.
Talk New York to me again.
Forget about it. How you doing?
Yell at. To yell means to shout. Example, he yelled, "Watch out!" The crowd are on their feet yelling. But you yell at someone, it's usually because you're angry with that person. Example, my girlfriend yelled at me because I forgot it was our anniversary.